What's good, everybody? Welcome back for another episode of Top 5 Live, episode 152. Hey, we should, well, we plan something for episode 200. We
You
got,
saying it now.
yeah, I know, right? We got some big announcements coming up that we cannot share yet. But regardless, all right, so tonight, obviously, let's get the elephant in the room out of the way. The debate is tonight. I personally want everyone I know to at least be watching it. I think it's extremely important as American citizens for us to do so, um, regardless of what side of the spectrum you're on. I think it's important to watch. Two, our list tonight is going to be the top five TV bad. Am I gonna cuss tonight?
Top five TV badasses. I got
Yeah,
you.
Javon said it. Uh, yeah.
I came up with the topic. I might as well, Kurt.
Yeah, it's true. So that is so.
Is ass is a curse word though?
I mean, kind of. What up, Jess? Kind of. I mean, I don't know, bro. You know, I be trying not to. So regardless, it's out of the
If
way
you're
now.
not referring to a donkey, I guess so.
Yeah. I could say bad donkeys, but that would be completely out of context. Point is, that's our list for tonight. I'm pretty sure that this show is going to be somewhat abbreviated. I know my bro Javon is working on some big stuff. Like I said, the debate is at 9. I did think about doing like a simulcast. Me and Jess will talk about that. But until we get the restream joint back up, I don't have my own yet. You know what I'm saying? So we got to re-up that, which is why we're gonna get ready to do the Kickstarter sometime in the near future, hopefully. But at the very least, on my page, I will be commenting on my Facebook page as I'm watching. At the very least,
What to say? Damn. Do they still have the Facebook Rooms feature?
I was gonna say you could just go live. You know.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you can just go live if you really want to.
That's true. I could do that.
Y'all should do that. I mean, I wish I could, but
yeah, I might do that. I'll see what if people, because I look, if I'm commentating during it, you know, I'm gonna be locked in. So you know what I'm saying? Like I will be commentating, but I'm gonna probably be like, I'll be looking back and forth. I'm gonna be listening, looking back and forth. It'll be like a watch party. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna be, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't like listening to coverage where I feel like somebody's trying to lead me down a road as much as the person that's showing it. And if they're providing commentary or something like that, they're adding context or knowledge or something to something versus them trying to like steer me down the road. I just don't like direct steering in those type of spaces. So, but if people want us,
I gotta draw. I got work to do.
If people want us to do that, I'm down. But yeah, so so for the first half, like I said, since I think it's going to end up being an abbreviated show, that may continue in a different form. I think we probably. I know Jess said he was going to say what he had to say on this until tonight. So for those,
can I say something first?
Yeah, go ahead.
So I want to first, we lost an amazing artist this week. Yesterday. I don't know if you guys know John Cassaday, but he is a fantastic artist, astonishing X-Men, uncanny X-Men, planetary. He's done so many projects, and his art style is so distinctive. But on top of that, I had the privilege of being able to meet him, I want to say like 2 years ago. And actually, I think I met him twice. And he was just the nicest guy. He's widely considered one of the good guys in the industry. And we lost him yesterday, fortunately. So, condolences to his family, his friends, his loved ones. I mean, man, it's always tough to lose anyone, and to lose someone as talented as that. And I want to say this: and this might not be the right forum, but we got to be careful with what we say about people while they're here.
Mm-hmm.
And I say this because a few months back, I don't know if y'all remember, there was this whole thing where he put out some artwork and folks seemed to think it wasn't good. And they was trashing his artwork and everything like that. And we don't know if it was related to his health or whatever. But like, we got to be real careful about what we say about people while they're still here, because a lot of the same people who trash people while they're here, when they're not here, they want to speak, they want to throw flowers, but them flowers got thorns, because we remember. So but again, amazing artist. Man, I actually took it tougher than I thought. Like, I took it harder than I thought, like, because I just realized like how much of a fan of his work that I am, and for him to no longer be here, that's rough. So I just wanted to make sure I got that off.
No doubt. I thought you was about to. You said artist. I'm thinking you about to talk about James Earl Jones.
I thought you were too.
Hey, I was gonna let one of y'all do James.
Hey.
I thought y'all were gonna go into that.
You was like, thanks, man. I'm about okay. He about to start talking about. He about to start talking about Darth Vader. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We definitely got a shout out to. I was gonna say Master Jones, but
King James Earl Jones.
Jockey Joe.
It's Mufasa, the Darth Vader, the guy in the house in Sandlot, the dog. I can't remember the dog's name now. One of the most iconic voices in Hollywood, easily. You know what I mean?
Iconic actors. Let's do that. Like, he was an iconic voice, but that man had an acting career.
Yeah.
That, you know what I'm saying? Like,
he commands you hear, but I think a lot of it, his acting was phenomenal, but his voice commands so much respect and honor, and just a regalness and power with it. You know what I mean? So definitely shout out to him and his family, and I personally, and I'm sure I speak on behalf of the show and others, you know what I'm saying, thank God for your gift, and and you sharing it with us, you know what I'm saying, while you were here, and definitely prayers to his family, as I'm sure there's mourning in the loss, but also he lived 93 amazing years, you know what I'm saying? 93 amazing years, bro. Like, that's a huge blessing. So I'm thankful. Make sure we shout him out. Oh yeah, Coming to America is literally one of the most iconic films.
Talking to my son. For real.
My son works.
My son works, right?
Yeah, it's so your royal oats.
Yeah.
Bro, I might go watch that tonight, man. I should have watched it yesterday. I might go watch it tonight, man.
I meant to last night and I fell asleep. But yeah, so I want to make sure we shout him out too before. I'm glad you did that.
Man, we got some things to talk about, man. What y'all want to talk about first? I know just said he got something he want to talk about.
Well, I knew we were going to talk about it because it's been the topic for especially the last 2 days, which is
please don't tell me it's what I think it is.
I said I know you knew what it is. Why you was in the chat?
No, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is.
Kendrick.
Yes. Got to, man.
I said I was going to hold my opinion to the show.
Yeah, that's what you. When I get messages at work, they come in like all over the place, man.
Oh,
that's why I was starting that, because that's why I was starting that, because there's been such uproar, and Jess was like, I'm gonna just say what I gotta say until later. So I'm gonna let Jess kick off. For those that are not aware,
right?
Kendrick was announced to be doing the Super Bowl this year.
Yes.
Which is taking place in New Orleans.
Mm-hmm.
And New Orleans, Nola, whatever way you want to say it, the Big Easy, they are not pleased at all. They feel it's extremely disrespectful. They feel it's extreme.
It was not disrespectful to Lil Wayne. What are we talking about?
Hey, listen, I'm going by what I'm seeing online.
There's massive outrage in the world.
Taken. Baby's pissed. Nicki Minaj is pissed. I mean, hey, listen.
What are we doing here, guys?
I've seen whole comment threads.
Beyonce did her performance, was it in Houston?
Thank you.
Hey, listen,
so that's one of the things I was.
Katy Perry, when she did her performance, was it wherever she was born?
Right. I'm gonna let Jess go first. I'm just giving people context to what the conversation is. So Jess,
right. So we just put in context so for people to know,
exactly.
It's been announced. Kendrick announced it. Through the socials with a video, saying that he's going to be there. And like I said, there's been a lot of comments about him being selected to perform, and why is it him? Why is it not Wayne? A lot of people are upset about that. And my main thing about it, it was like, dang, we just had first and foremost, we just had the opening week of the NFL. And we are already talking about a Super Bowl performance. Like, let's talk about the games that happened. Let's talk about Dak Prescott getting paid the most money ever, and it's definitely not worth it. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about Deshaun Watson having another sexual assault allegation. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about Aaron Rodgers in his face. You know what I'm saying? When he threw that interception. Let's talk about the actual games and the player. We got some time to talk about, you know what I'm saying, the Super Bowl performance. I want to talk about football. You know what I'm saying?
I still think it's the
I don't
thing to
disagree.
get outraged about.
Right. Definitely nothing to discuss with my team.
Yeah, it's crazy.
There's nothing to discuss with my team. I can tell you that. Let's no one discuss us.
Yeah,
Morgan, we don't talk about football right now.
Right. But you get a lot of people they talking about little business.
Hey man, hey, listen, we won. I'm shocked.
I was proud.
I was legit shocked. I was watching that game like, does the Bengals know the game started?
I'm only conflicted because I knew y'all's defense would play well, but I didn't know it'd be that good. But at the same time, we know some of it is Jamar Chase has been holding out, and
Well, Patriots defense was good last year though.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. I knew
offense is trash.
I'm very happy for Mayo. You know what I'm saying? Like, and
me too.
That's what I have to. That's the skewered road that I have to walk because I'll never root for the Patriots. I'll never root for the Patriots, but I have no choice but to be happy that Mayo was successful his first week. I can't root against that.
How many black coaches in the league?
I'm not gonna. I
don't know.
Mayo,
Tomlin,
old boy in Atlanta,
Raheem Morris in Atlanta.
That can't be it.
I wouldn't be surprised.
It's got to be somebody else.
Oh, my boy in Houston.
D'Amico Ryans.
Mm-hmm. D'Amico Ryans in Houston.
It's not Seattle, not Arizona, not.
That might be it.
Not the AFC North, AFC South. D'Amico. Damn, that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
That's crazy. But we had it was like half the quarterbacks in the league were black. Starting quarterbacks were black though.
14.
That's crazy when you think about it. How long it took to get to this point?
Mm-hmm.
Well, Bryce may not be.
I be trying, man. I'm trying not to steer it that way, Morgan.
Listen,
I'm trying to steer away from the pain.
I would say it was painful for me, but it's not. When your team is trash and they're trash, the only thing you have going into a new season is hope. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like I went in we about to whoop the Saints. Like, I hope that we beat them. I hope that we competed.
I hope we win.
Exactly. Yo,
be nice.
When you suck, you don't go into any game being like, bro, we're about to destroy these mugs, bro. You
That's
just
how I
be
I
like,
mean, that's how the Cowboys do. Every year is their year.
that, yeah, but that's different. But the
Man,
Cowboys don't
the
suck.
Eagle hate is radiating on just tonight.
Well, listen,
how many shots have you taken at the Cowboys in the last like 10 minutes?
I didn't say
Well, I
anything
mean,
about the Cowboys.
it's
I only said
valid.
that's the first
You
time.
said thing about Dak.
Oh, okay. That's
Yeah.
two. So
that
two.
hate, I can't
Two.
say that hate's not valid, because
No.
the Cowboys fans alone make you hate the Cowboys. Just the same as like the Duke Carolina rivalry, we all say, you know what I'm saying, like both sides say the fans make it that way for them. You know what I'm saying? Carolina fans say they hate Duke fans. Duke fans say they hate Carolina fans.
I mean, I was brought up in hatred. I'm from Philly, so we hate everybody. You know what I'm saying?
As you should.
But you know what I'm saying. But we really hate
Dallas.
And it's almost like, and it's sad to say, like I almost understand racism because I hate Dallas and I hate Dallas fans so much.
Mm-hmm.
It's like when somebody's just brought up in hatred,
Yeah,
and like told you like, oh, they suck.
Yeah.
So it's like I just don't automatically don't like you.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I completely get it because that's how I've always. There's never been a point in my life, like I said, even when I was attempting to be rational about Duke Carolina, I still couldn't bring myself to like Carolina or root for them or anything close to it. It's not possible. I cannot.
I almost not dated a girl because she told me she was a Cowboys fan. I was like literally looking at her. I was like, I don't know if this is going. Like, I'm not gonna be able to look at you. You know what I'm saying? She's like, I just thought of a football team. Like, I really don't like football. I was like, oh, okay. You should have just said that. Like,
it is completely reasonable. I know an incredible young lady that graduated from UNC that I had the honor of dating, and she went to Carolina. Now, for them, the crazy thing about the Duke Carolina rivalry is the people that go to Duke and the people that go to Carolina, those of us that didn't go to those schools take it more seriously than they do. I think we hate the other side worse. And she falls into that category. Like, she watches the games, but it ain't nearly as intense as it is for us. But I completely understand. It's like, oh, you went to, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because now you gotta imagine 2 times a year y'all are gonna be in the same house. Like, are y'all not?
You know what I'm saying?
Are y'all just not gonna talk to each other, or like what's gonna happen here? You know what I mean? So I completely get it. I think I hate every team in the NFC South that way. I don't. I'm in a Madden group. You know what I'm saying? Well, it's NCAA group at the moment, and them boys was talking trash to me because it's like 3 of them from New Orleans. Mm-hmm. So I mean, they were talking slam trash, then they were mad because I wasn't mad. You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
I'm just take it. Like,
I'm like, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, like I said, yo, raise your hand if you thought Carolina was getting ready to go to the Super Bowl this year. Raise your hand if you thought we was going to the playoffs.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so y'all talking trash to me as if, you know what I'm saying? Like, as if we Dallas. Right. Like, we a good team, but we gonna fail later. Like, that's not what this is. We suck. We were 2-15 last year. Mm-hmm. We are literally the worst team in the league. So you picking on beating us to death.
It's not. You're not really saying much.
Yeah. What are you? I mean, congratulations. Good job. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's
so. Yeah. But now that you brought up New Orleans, I do want to go backtrack a little bit back to the whole Kendrick thing, and so I looked up. People was talking about it real quick.
Yeah.
And I went back to the last time that they had the Super Bowl in New Orleans. It was 2013. Mm-hmm. Beyonce and Destiny Child performed.
I remember it.
Oh, without New Orleans native Beyonce?
Right. In 2014, they was in Jersey. Bruno Mars and Red Hot Chili Peppers performed. Mm-hmm. 15,
that was a great one, by the way.
They was in That was a great one.
That was a great one.
2015, Arizona, Katy Perry. Mm-hmm. 2016, they were in Cali. It was Coldplay, Beyonce, and Bruno Mars.
It was fantastic. That's one of my favorites.
2016, the following year, they were in Houston, Lady Gaga.
Not Beyonce? Or Megan Thee Stallion?
Right, no. 2018, Minneapolis, Justin Timberlake.
And he's from Tennessee.
Right.
Yeah.
2019 was in Atlanta. It was Maroon 5 and Travis Scott.
Oh.
2020.
You want to know why people are upset?
What?
Because they did that one Super Bowl in LA.
Hold on, I'm gonna get to it. I'm gonna get to
okay.
it. I'm gonna get to it. Let me get to the
we
year.
Just walk it up slow for context.
You know what I'm saying? I was in Atlanta 2019. 2020, Miami. Shakira, J-Lo, and Bad Bunny. 2021, they were in Tampa, The Weeknd. 2022 was in California.
Mm-hmm.
The headliner was Eminem, and then he bought out Dr. Dre, Snoop, 50 Cent, Alicia Keys, Mary J. Blige.
I thought the headliner was Dre.
Huh?
I thought the headliner was Dre.
Headliner was Eminem.
Wow. How about
that? It was just such a big ticket that they really won't no headliner because, I mean, you know what I mean?
That was a big show.
That was. 2023, Arizona, Rihanna. And then 2024, Vegas, Usher. Now, that was an Atlanta set. It was Usher. It was Jermaine Dupri. He had Lil Jon. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you said it was in Vegas, right?
But that was in Vegas.
Hey, listen. One of the reasons that this frustrates me more so is because, one, people are acting like history didn't happen. So, all right, let's unpack this. Okay.
Can I say one thing before you say that?
Yeah, sure.
I'm going to say, for everybody, Morgan might be right.
What's that?
This damn song might just be.
I said give it time.
No.
I just knew early.
This is me giving you your props.
I appreciate it.
This song might just be one of the greatest damn songs of all time.
Just saying.
If your diss is so fire that it can put you in the conversation,
right,
to do a Super Bowl show,
right?
Morgan,
I'm just saying. Look. The record will continue to show.
Respect.
The record will continue to show. That's all I'm saying. We've never seen a movement like this off of no diss track. It's never happened.
Respect.
You know what I'm saying? So this dude literally is getting ready to headline the Super Bowl off of one song. One.
Don't get me wrong. He got a great catalog.
Yes, he does.
He got a great catalog.
Super Bowl catalog, though?
Yeah.
And he's got the highest grossing tour.
Yeah. He okay.
He performs amazingly.
He's a fantastic performer.
You got somebody in the chat saying that Eminem wasn't the headliner. So even if
I'm wrong, it was Dre.
Okay, I'm wrong for that.
I will say that the first thing I said
all Dre songs.
But that still doesn't prove. That still proves my point of we're talking. I went back from 2013. I went back.
Oh no, your point is valid. No, your point is valid.
None of the outside of that, there hasn't been like, oh, we got to get this Cali person, or we got to get this person from this state to do whatever. You know what I'm saying?
But let's be honest.
And you've had bigger artists, i.e., Bruno Mars, Beyonce, who have performed, and they still haven't performed in their state during the Super Bowl.
Let's be honest about this. As Javon just stated, this song shut down so much that this man is in the Super Bowl. Past that, right? There was probably a good portion before the battle where they were like, oh yeah, this is cater made. Weezy's got it. You know what I'm saying? Weezy, we can get Juvenile out here, we can get the Hot Boys, we can get Manny Fresh. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is our Super Bowl. Like, we in here. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And then Drake, you know what I'm saying, had to say what he had to say. And Kendrick was like, hey, like, let's just keep it here. Like, you don't have to bring the families into it. And Drake was like, off that. And Drake was like, I'm off that. And then he brought the families into it. And then Kendrick just, he eviscerated him and burned his body in front of everyone. There is no debate. There's no maybe. There's no none of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody says Drake won that. Like, nobody. The only people that
I've seen people that do.
The only people that do are hardcore Drake fans. There are no objective people. There are no objective people that could say any song that Drake put out touches Not Like Us at all. You can't say that Family Matters is better than Meet the Grams.
Can I say? I'll say though, Not Like Us is catchy, and that's why he won. It ain't really about what he said. It's the fact that it was a hot beat. It's a little bit of both, but it's more that the beat was hot and it's got a catchy hook.
Yeah, it's bouncy, and he had two parts in that song that you just gonna be like
for the rest of the
night. And you mind that part and OB Ho.
Like, as I said before, people will be line dancing to this song for generations. You thought I was joking? I'm telling you,
they're gonna line dance.
You're right.
I've never seen anybody line dance to any diss song. They were literally line dancing to this song on bar tables. The weekend that song dropped, on bar tables, people were line dancing to it. Not just black people. You know what I'm saying? They were standing on bars dancing. I said, "Yo, I have never seen this." Then this man united all of the gangs in Cali on stage in front of the world, and they asked for an encore 6 times.
Six.
Yeah. Oh, good shot.
So certain other things I want to bring up, like things that I think that we're looking at it.
This dude about to get dissed at the Super Bowl.
Right, he is.
Like, that's crazy to me.
But
and y'all gonna have a whole stadium.
Have y'all really looked at the video, though?
Have
you looked at the video?
I watched that video at least 10 to 12 times.
Like, it is a lot messages and things to decipher in that video.
I know.
Like,
I know.
I was like, ooh, a lot of people ain't catch this because I don't think people caught it because they're not discussing it. They're talking more about him performing, and you like, if you look at where he's at on the football field, he's at the 50-yard line. That whole drop and give him 50 reference. You know what I'm saying? Like, did you see how many balls that he sent off? 6. You know what I'm saying?
And he's talking the whole time. He's talking to someone.
He's talking. Hey, that whole championship reference when he said there is no round 2s. You know what I'm saying? With Drake creating that other Instagram page and putting out, "Oh, we gonna win round 2" and da 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 da. Nah, ain't no round 2s.
Yeah, no one cares. It's over.
I mean,
your body's more than deceased.
But even more so, and that's why I want to discuss. I was like, I really want to take a quick deep dive.
It's assault of a corpse.
He's standing in front of the American flag, right?
Yep. So 2 references for at least what I saw from that. One is the whole thing about being in America or being American. Drake is not, you know what I'm saying? Not American, and he ain't black. You know what I'm saying? So not a part of the culture or whatever. He did the performance on 4th of July. Like, he's done things around black culture and American culture. So to me, that was just another form of another symbolism. But also, me being a veteran, I've watched a lot of military films. And there's an old movie called Patton.
I saw that.
In that whole monologue, he's standing in front of a flag, very similar to how Kendrick is standing in front of the joint too. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, all right. But Kendrick in the Heart Part 6, he talks about how he's a general, highly decorated. General Patton is the most decorated general. You know what I'm saying? And in the beginning of that speech that General Patton does, if you ever go back and watch it, that monologue, the first thing he says is, Americans love a winner. Okay. And then he says something at the end where he references something about Louisiana. Like, what you know, when you're older and you're going to tell your grandkids about this, you'll be able to say, well, at least I didn't lose in Louisiana. Something, I forget how he worded it, but he brought up Louisiana. So I was like, this dude is artistic like a bug. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah, he wastes nothing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look.
When he said,
like
he said, bring your best dress, even if you at home. I was like, that's a shot for Drake, because Drake always taking pictures and selfies of him in his house, like with a different outfit time thing. Like, yeah, put on your best dress, even if you at the house.
the first thing that I said when this announcement was made is that number one, racist people are getting ready to be very upset watching this halftime show.
Yeah.
If they were mad when Beyonce performed in Miami, because of the formation joint,
right?
The police refused to give her protection.
Yeah.
The nation said they would give her protection. If you thought you were mad then, and then she came out in Black Panther gear and danced all over that field, if you thought you was mad then, when he does all right,
didn't he already perform at the Super Bowl?
Yeah, he performed during the Cali set.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
He performed during the Cali set.
When he does all right, I can already see him. I can already see him in my head coming out the back. All my life, I had to fight, nigga. Like as soon as he does,
that's what he did though.
He's gonna do it again. It's one of his biggest songs. There's no way he's doing a set and not like us and all right and not gonna be on there. There's no way.
Crazy.
So lastly,
I don't know who he's bringing on stage.
That's why I was like, he's too artistic. If he's so artistic with even the launch or the mentioning of being in the Super Bowl and how he's done with all his songs, and like I said, he puts on a great show. I could see him doing something. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody's catching shots tonight.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, not tonight.
And then lastly, the last thing I wanted to talk about, like when he was throwing the balls, the 6 balls, he's talking to a person off camera, basically. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, yeah, you got to hold your hand. You got to run better routes, blah, 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 blah. He said the same stuff to Drake in 616 in LA. You know what I'm saying? If you go back and listen to that song, he's like, you need we figured your strategy, you need new routes. You know what I'm saying? Blah, 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 blah. And then he starts saying the same thing again, like, oh man, you gotta run these better routes, blah, 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 or whatever. And then conspiracy theory, since we're talking about 616 in LA, Louisiana's abbreviation is LA. So was he hinting at something going on in LA? Maybe his performance starts at 6:16 p.m.
It wouldn't really be like
it wouldn't surprise
in these joints, man. I don't be paying attention to none of this.
It wouldn't surprise me with Kendrick, but I also would not be
that's just conspiracy theory. That last one is conspiracy theory.
Because Kendrick is such a what he did in that Prime concert with getting all the gangs together. I don't think he's incapable of reaching out to even Drake and being like, hey, bro, I destroyed your life, but if you want to be a part of this set,
what?
I can see it.
No way.
I could see it. I could see it. I really can.
Morgan, now I'm back on the other side. Now you're wrong.
I'm not saying it's going to happen.
Cool. We had a nice little.
I'm not saying it's going to happen. I'm only saying that.
But I could possibly see him reaching out to
Weezy
to Cash Money and be like, I'm gonna give y'all 5 minutes.
We're gonna hit back that thing up.
Or even No Limit and say, I'm gonna give y'all 5 minutes.
We're gonna hit back that thing up. Believe that. We're gonna hear back that thing up.
We gotta hear something. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think it depends on how far they want to take this, because all of Young Money is mad. So, like I said, Nicki.
You ain't see
I've not
seen Wayne say nothing.
I have not seen Weezy say anything, and I've not seen Drake say anything. But Nicki, Birdman,
they probably think it's a stupid.
Because they just think they thinking about themselves though.
That's true.
She was like, "Oh, you mad at me? You mad at Birdman?"
They coming at Jay-Z though.
Like, ain't nobody.
They were coming at Jay-Z. I thought that was crazy too, because I'm like,
do nothing about it.
Man. He not. Look, listen.
You think
Jay-Z gave Wayne $14 million to help him with his tax problems? You really think he about to crash out on this man?
Jay-Z's not. I really don't think Jay-Z was like. I really don't believe Jay-Z was like, nah, we don't want Weezy. I don't believe that for a second.
I don't think he, but
and I know he's not hating on Weezy at all.
No, he's definitely not hating. You know what I'm saying?
So I don't think it crosses my.
He's always giving Weezy his respect. Weezy's always giving him his respect. I don't think anything like that happened, which might be another reason why we haven't seen Weezy even say anything. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I mean,
like I said, people don't know what he has planned.
I agree. Like I said, I'm not saying it's going to happen. I'm just saying I can see Kendrick reaching out to them, like whether it's Drake or not. I don't know.
Reaching out to Drake, dog. Listen,
I didn't say. I'm
Morgan,
not saying he's going to. I did not say.
I don't know why you can see it.
I'm because
this man made a song that's so big that literally he's calling him a pedophile in the song.
Yes.
You think he gonna share the stage, or even you think the thought of calling Drake has even entered into Kendrick Lamar's head? Forget Drake even listening to him. The thought, hey man,
he might skip.
Let's get
a minor. Like he might.
All right, man. You're a smart guy.
I mean that would be a crazy moment. I don't see it realistically. I don't see it happening.
Do you know that would be the most viral moment maybe of the last 10 years? Like if they were performing and at the end, like Kendrick and Drake were on stage together. Are you kidding me? People would be pissed, and people would be
if Kendrick and not Kendrick, if Wayne, not damn, I can't even think of the dude name. If Drake and Kanye could do a performance together, who knows? But I don't see it happening. I don't see it happening.
Near though.
I don't see it happening.
Hey, listen,
I don't see it happening.
This song,
I'm excited.
You can't.
I don't know because you had Drake talking about I crept down the block, cut the lights. Like I'm a block away from your house. I'm plotting on you and I'm plotting on your wife. Like let
me put it to you this way: I would lose so much respect for Drake. Yeah. I don't have much, but I would lose all of it.
All of it.
if he were to show up on stage with this man.
Listen,
after he sings a song in which he calls him a pedophile.
What if Dot invites Cole, bruh?
Again, why would Cole even go anywhere near?
Because he cool with both of them. That's why he backed out.
And there's a reason he backed out.
Man, you know how dope that crap would be, though? It would be,
he backed out of this.
It'd be fire, though.
He literally said, nah, bro, this y'all.
It would be fire, though.
He literally said,
like maybe they got
talking about what you want to see, as opposed to the
realism of it. That's what I was like. I could see Cash Money. No, I don't see Cash Money. I thought maybe he would do it. He may still try to bring like Juvie.
That's what I said. I think we're gonna hit back that ass up. We absolutely gonna get that.
I hope
Birdman gonna have to release. He gonna have to clear that though.
It depends on if he got his masters.
I mean, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
I don't know if
he owned that part, he gonna have to clear that. You know what I'm saying? But he could. I can see him bringing out No Limit. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. He could make him say
real quick. You know what I'm saying?
Real quick. Shake it fast. Yep. Mystical?
No.
What? Why not?
He a child. Nah, he not a child molester. He a woman beater though. And he a rapist.
Who?
Mystical.
Really?
Yeah, he went to jail for rape.
Make sure
I didn't know he went to jail.
Sexual assault. He went to jail for something.
Make sure we confirm that first. I think it was.
I know.
I think it's because if I'm not mistaken, I know he got into it. I think because of an altercation with a woman. I believe.
That's what I thought.
I thought it was sexual assault.
We need to clear that up before we do this list.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. Oh yeah, well, yeah. No,
I wouldn't put him on. I wouldn't put him on.
Maybe not shake it fast. I don't know. Make him say there.
You know what I'm saying? You can't play his part. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
Well, you can't play his part. Can't play Silk the Shaka.
Hey, listen.
I mean,
why can't you play Silk?
I did Silk go to jail for something like that too.
Don't get me wrong.
I never heard that. I know C Murder in jail.
No, C Murder. That's what I'm thinking of.
But it wasn't nothing like that. That's C Murder in jail
for
something else.
My bad, Silk.
He done killed somebody or something.
Yeah, see, I ain't speculating because I don't even want to put that out there. Y'all want to do the list before we get too up against it? Because I know Javon got a.
I mean, we got some
Javon pulling a Danny, so we need to go ahead.
Hey man, listen. I got work to do. Plus, I got to put myself down. Gotta wash. I gotta do dad stuff and work stuff.
Amen.
So we're doing the
respect
top five TV badasses. All right, so I'll go first because I had to find a strategy to figuring out how I was gonna rank them.
Hold on, did we do a show last week?
Yes, did we? Yeah, we did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because we did a draft.
Yeah.
So I had to go about this. I had to go about this because I could have easily. So y'all know how I am about wanting to know like particulars, so I'm not out of bounds once I do the list.
You was
So I
asking a
had
lot
to
of
ask.
questions.
All right, is Game of Thrones? So it's obviously just a TV
Man,
show.
just say your list, man.
Right, just say it.
All right, fine. All right, number 5. I'll explain afterwards, but I could make this list all from one show.
Make it
Yes,
how
we
you
know.
want.
We know.
Of course. All right. So number
We know
5.
which show.
Number 5. Omar Little, The Wire.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
This man shut down. Y'all know. I'm gonna do the list and we'll talk afterwards. So that's number 5. Number 4, Jax Teller, Sons of Anarchy. Number 3, Michael Weston, Burn Notice.
Okay.
Number 2, Rick Grimes, Walking Dead. And like I said, I could definitely.
That's the one you want to choose? Okay.
I'm saying I'm gonna name them all.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna name them all. Then I go back through it. Number 1, you know nothing, Jon Snow. Game of Thrones. Number 1 when it comes to.
Wait, you put Jon Snow?
No,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Badass.
Yeah, absolutely.
No.
I can explain.
All the people.
I'm not. Y'all said do the list. I was
All
explaining.
right, you know what? We'll wait. Okay,
I'll explain afterwards.
I'll go. I'll go. That's crazy.
Afterwards.
Okay, if you say so. Oh boy, didn't even get the final shot. And nope, I won't go.
Yeah.
All right, so I didn't put anybody
right now.
I know, right? I didn't put anybody from a show that I did not watch.
Right.
At least 3 to 4 episodes.
Yeah,
all right. So
3 to 4. That's it. Episode. Okay.
Maybe 5. Let's say 5.
If it's a show I didn't watch, they're not on my list.
Yeah. So number 5. This is more out of respect. I did watch a few episodes of the show, but it's more out of respect. Jack Bauer.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Got to put Jack Bauer in. Number 4, Dean M.F. and Winchester from Supernatural. That man went to hell and back, literally.
Okay.
All right.
Don't know nothing about it, but okay.
That's a great show. Number 3, this is a wild card, but she was kicking butt for like 5 seasons. Got to give her respect. Buffy the damn Vampire Slayer. All right. All right. You respect that little white woman. All right.
Okay.
Blonde white woman. Number 2, how in the hell do you not have Arya damn Stark on your list? The baddest badass in Westeros.
Earl has no name.
Has no name. Took out the Night King.
Yes.
Murdering people left and right. What? Jon Snow.
Yeah, I was like,
Jon Snow got killed by a little boy. Like, just remember that. All right.
Hey, listen.
Jon Snow was dumb enough to get got by a little boy. All right. And then number 1, again, how you not have this man was the cavalry every time. Every time came through in the clutch. Daryl Damn Dixon, The Walking Dead. Came through in the clutch. He was the MFing cavalry.
I said I'm gonna explain afterwards. So y'all do y'all list.
Talk about badasses. Rick was crying by his wife. Daryl was out there murking people left and right with his crossbow. Man, stop it.
Daryl was crying about Carol more than once.
He ain't cry about Carol. Come on,
man. Have you watched the whole series?
He ain't cry.
Have you watched the whole series?
Cry like.
Have you watched the whole series?
Rick couldn't even handle his own boy.
You're
giving it to his girl. Giving it to his wife.
As soon as Jesse finishes this list, it's on. I'm telling you.
Okay.
See, I put what's his name before I put Rick? Shane.
Man, you.
All right, so I'm freestyling. I'm switching mine up just to be a contrarian, and I'm not gonna pick any people that y'all picked because y'all had a couple people on my
What?
list.
Don't do that, man.
No, I'm switching mine up. I'm switching mine up.
He pulling a Morgan right now.
So I'm not gonna put. I'm
false.
purposely doing it so I don't pick anybody that y'all have picked already. All right.
Okay.
Number 5. Got to give it to her. She definitely deserves to be in this. Lady Olivia from SVU. You cannot tell me she wasn't a badass.
Olivia
She
Benson.
rocked the mofos. She was getting attacked and assaulted and stalked and everything. Complete badass.
I've never watched one episode of SVU.
Really?
That's
Wow.
crazy.
I've
That's
never
crazy.
been a Law and Order person. It never got to me.
All right. Number 4. This is the way. Goddamn Mandalorian.
Oh,
Never watched the episode of The Mandalorian.
Really?
wow.
I told you I don't like Star Wars.
Okay,
man.
I got you. Me either. But I like that show. That was a good show.
Whoa.
Come on now. Number 3. Since he said Omar, I'm not going to pick him, and I'm going to pick Marlo Stanfield.
Okay.
Number 2, I'm going to pick the guy Mike from Breaking Bad.
Okay.
And number 1, my man Rowan Pope.
I would never go against that. I would never go against that.
I didn't expect that one.
I would never go against that, especially because I said before, I'm gonna defend my list now because y'all was talking so much trash.
A boy. That's my favorite. That's my favorite quote from him. You are a.
You are getting on that plane, and to be clear, I am the hell and I am the high water. Rowan
That man was preaching on a weekly basis.
The best monologues ever. I mean, in a TV show, nobody could touch him. None. So, and that's both writing wise and delivery. All right. So the way that I could have put a plethora, I could have put a plethora of people on this list, and Arya obviously, for killing the Night
What
King.
about Jon Snow makes him a badass though?
Here we go. Number 1, Jon is the only one in the show that all the Night Walkers knew what the threat was the whole time and selflessly gave himself for the entire kingdom. Continually, everything he did was to protect all of Westeros, all of it, that the entire time. Hard Home is still one of the best episodes of TV I've ever seen in my life. He stared them buzz down, fought them to the death, did everything that he could, came back. He went beyond the wall just to go get one, just to bring it to Cersei so she could see, yo, this crap is real, and tried to unify everybody to know.
It was like 8 of them though.
I know, huh?
It was like 8 of them in a group.
But Jon led it. Jon turned the wildlings to fight with him against the Night King and against the threat of the Night King and everything else that was going on. Not to mention what he had already done when he was at the wall and he was a bastard the whole time. Then he finds out he's a Targaryen. He still doesn't want the throne. He was the only one that could have killed Dany, and he did it. You know what I'm saying? He did what he had to do because he knew everybody was doomed if she had ended up continuing to rule. He did what he had to do. Jon,
he's a hero, but a badass.
I was about to say that. I don't mean
he fought literally. Who else fought the Night Walkers relentlessly and looked them in the eyeballs?
Who killed the Night freaking King? Who killed the Night King? I'm not taking away that Arya killed the Night King, but Arya is not. We talk about being a bad.
Arya is not the leader that Jon Snow is. And the
it'll be great if this list was top 5 leaders.
The way that I made
my list, gotta be a leader to be a badass.
No, but he's both. The way that I made my list, was if I was in an effed up situation, especially because I got characters from The Walking Dead on here, who would I entrust my life to if I was in an effed up situation? Who would I entrust my life to?
Jon also got betrayed by the men on the wall. He lost. He basically lost the battle at what do you call
Battle
it?
of the
He lost it. Yeah, he lost it. If it wasn't for his sister,
thank God for
Baby
Sansa.
dead.
Yeah, but Arya, what would Arya have done differently? Nothing.
Well, again, the conversation isn't about leaders. The
But
conversation is about bad.
You're talking about bad. He was willing to go and fight.
You brought up leaders, so I'm showing you what kind of leader he is.
He was willing to go and fight. He was willing to go and fight outnumbered to try to defend his sister, and again to try to defend the North. He there's nothing to me, there's nothing more badass than somebody being willing to take on all odds for the good of not myself but everybody else. And he does that at every turn at all.
Why Cyclops ain't on your list?
We already talked about this. I didn't grow up reading the comics. I hate
you watch the TV show.
I hate the TV show. I hate him. I still hate him right now on the TV shows. I'm not a fan at all. Cyclops. I don't like him at all.
So Rick Grimes is basically the same reasoning.
Yeah, because I wanted to put Negan up there because I would follow Negan too. But
I almost put him up there.
But see, that's my thing. Like you being a leader. Like that don't have nothing really to do about being Omar Little. Was Omar a leader?
No, Omar was just badass. He wasn't away because he was helping. Michael Weston is a leader, definitely.
Okay. All right.
And
we have different definitions of the term.
Michael Weston is a certified badass by himself or leading the team. But if you leave him by himself, he will still F up your entire organization. He's that good. Jack Steller. Same thing. Jax wasn't just tough. He wouldn't just make hard decisions, but he outsmarted people multiple times, including people in his own club and in other clubs, and the police.
You definitely have different definitions of badass.
Hey, I'm just telling you how I had to figure out how I was going to narrow my list down because I could have went all Game of Thrones characters on my list, easy. You know what I'm saying? And I still would have had Arya. Arya and Jon would have been 1 and 2 regardless. It's just a matter of what I'm feeling that day. But on this list, the way that I parsed it out was if I was in an effed up situation, especially because I was thinking about Walking Dead, who would I want leading me out of this situation? Who would I trust leading me out of this situation? And I would not trust a person if they're not a badass. Like if the person was not able to handle their business and stand on their 10 by themselves, then I don't want to follow them. You know what I'm saying? So that to me is how I broke my list down and what made me choose people and put them in the spaces that I did because I needed some type of way to differentiate people. Omar is just a beast. This dude literally had every game, all of them. It won't regular people that was running on the streets when they say Omar coming. You know what I'm saying? It was actual gangsters. It was like, Omar coming, and them would just scramble. Like all the whole street get missing because Omar coming down the road. And he outsmarted Marlo and them. And he exposed the other gangs in there when he wanted to come clean and try to clean the city up. He was one to help lead that. Now the way he got killed was effed up. But
I've never watched I've only seen one episode of The Wire.
Oh my god.
Oh,
I told you my reasoning on why. It's not that I didn't want to watch it. I started watching The Wire when Junior was a baby.
Okay.
And so like that, when they that little, you got them like all the time, basically. So like I'm watching it and it was like, huh?
Baby, like how old baby?
No, like baby.
So infant.
Like infant.
Okay.
So like I was watching it, it was a lot of cursing. I was like, yeah, I can't. Just go to baby.
Like he know what the heck is going on.
I don't care, man. That's how I felt. I was a new father, Like I ain't doing this, and I never made my way back around to it.
You are doing yourself a disservice by not watching.
I'm gonna get around to it, but it's hard for me to watch new stuff. I keep trying to tell y'all.
My honorable mentions were MacGyver, which that's a real one. That's the reason I took.
That's a real good one. That's a real good one.
I took Michael Weston. I took Michael Weston because to me he's a new age MacGyver. He's a new age MacGyver. I've seen Michael Weston take a freaking.
I was gonna say Butcher from the Boys.
Butcher. Okay. Butcher.
Yeah. Butcher from the Boys.
Butcher would have been a good one. I'm trying to think. Who else did I have on?
I don't know about Butcher, but you don't know about Marlo Stanfield.
Walter White.
What? I watched the Butcher before I watched the Butcher. I watched the Boys.
But you said I can't watch nothing new. The Boys is new.
I told you. I just said I didn't make my way back around to it.
I had Walter White. Walter White was on the list, but I can't put Walt against like Rick and nobody else on my list. They'll F him up.
Hey,
I don't know.
Don't come over here like that.
Walt's
go in there and play.
Walt's extremely
Cut the
smart.
Tears.
Walt's extremely smart. He might have figured something out. He did take out Gus.
Mm-hmm.
He did take out Gus. But Walt was on there.
I almost put Walter White. Yeah, Walter was real close.
Mm-hmm.
Michonne and Daryl, obviously.
Michonne. I almost put Angel. But I know y'all don't watch that.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't. I saw Sam and Dean.
Dog.
I saw Sam and Dean, but I'm not putting Dean over. I wouldn't follow Dean. Again, I had to find what I was going to do.
Dean, what the hell, man?
I'm not following Dean.
Twice. That man came back.
I'm not following.
He killed almost every one of their big bads. Almost every single one of them that man killed.
Yeah, but he had a lot of help. It's not like Castiel wasn't. You know what I mean? Like,
really?
Come on.
Wait a minute. Time out now. Now that's a distinguisher.
You gonna diminish his man like that?
Like Jon Snow. Like Jon Snow didn't have a lot of help.
But John earned the respect of those people to have that. Do you understand how hard it is to turn the wildlings to fight with you? Think about that for a second. It was ridiculous.
Your argument against Dean was
he beat the whole
lot of no.
Tormund beat that dude to death in front of his people.
Your argument was that Dean had a lot of help. That's all you said. Just did he or did he not say that? Okay, cool. Yeah. Did John not have a lot of help?
I said Castiel. Castiel.
Yeah, just stop. Sometimes it's okay to just stop. I got
sometimes
you can just be like, all right.
Crowley too. Anyway,
okay. We just talked about how Jon Snow, to get a wildling, had to get 8 mofos to come with him.
Danny, we finished the list.
He would have done it by himself.
Oh my gosh. Okay, man. And he'd have been dead. He'd have been one dead white boy.
He died. He came back. Yeah, of course he would have. But he came back from the dead. He literally got brought back from the dead by a whole guy.
John's so smart that he got outsmarted by a little boy.
Well, the one about
stabbed up.
Nah, see, but that wasn't smart. John knew something was up. He just didn't want to believe.
Oh, he knew something was up and just decided to go out there and get stabbed. Okay.
He loved the kid, bruh.
Okay. You just said he knew something was up.
Kids can't catch you slipping. Is that what you're saying? Omar got caught slipping by a kid.
Okay.
So
I've never seen it. I can't argue against that.
It's too late now.
No, nobody included Jack Bauer.
I did.
Care about him.
Javon picked Jack, but I mean it don't matter.
I'm just being problematic, Javon.
You are problematic.
Carl Drogo. I could have put Drogo on here too, but I could have easily had somebody argue against me to say that.
Carl Drogo. Oh,
yeah, I could have had.
Yeah, but I mean, outside of like one thing, he didn't really do nothing. Like, really,
he got killed by a witch's poison. So
that's what I'm saying. Like,
he was in a TV show.
Huh?
The person you're talking about was in a TV show.
Carl Drogo?
Yeah, Game of Thrones.
Yeah, Game of Thrones.
Oh, Game of Thrones. Oh,
yeah.
Remember Khaleesi's wife?
Oh, homeboy. Oh, okay.
Yeah, he didn't do nothing in the show.
Ragnar from Vikings.
I didn't see that.
But he
I almost put Xena Warrior Princess. Almost. Xena was out there murking folk left and right.
See, I didn't want to put people on my list that couldn't actually throw hands if it was needed. Because I could have put Olivia Pope on my list easily. But I don't.
Rick Grimes, though. You got Rick Grimes.
Rick can throw hands. What you talking about?
I feel like he was getting beat up a lot.
No freaking way. No, he was not.
Okay, you say so.
Rick was whooping the brakes off people. There was only a few people.
He wasn't a bit. Daryl saved his behind so many damn times. It ain't even funny.
Rick saved Daryl too.
He needed Daryl. I remember that episode very.
They needed each other. There's a reason. Why did Daryl? Okay. Who started following who? Did Rick go looking for Daryl, or did Daryl come find Rick?
What?
Did Rick go looking for Daryl, or did Daryl come find Rick?
When?
In the show, Daryl was with Merle, right?
Right.
He was out there with his brother. He chose his brother more than once. How you end up with Rick?
Didn't he save Rick?
Save him when? Yeah, they saved each other multiple times. My point is,
I don't understand he was out there. They were out there to go get the guns.
My point was
they were out there to get the guns. His brother went and started tripping. They locked his brother up on the roof.
But Daryl left.
And then they tried to go back and get him.
But Daryl left though. What I'm saying is, who came after who? Did Rick go say, Daryl, I need you, come back to the group, or did Daryl come back to the group because he was willing to follow Rick? Daryl stayed around.
His brother was gone. What are you talking about?
He did, but Daryl's a bad.
He's by himself.
He's a supreme bad A, right? He don't need Rick and them.
Okay, so what does Rick don't need nobody then?
That's what I'm saying. So Rick,
I didn't say Rick didn't.
What is your argument? That's your argument.
You point.
The argument.
Okay, just thank you. I appreciate that.
My point was,
I'm sitting here trying to figure out where this man is going.
You said that.
I said Daryl was a cavalry.
You said Daryl kept saving Rick.
He sure enough did. All
right, and I
said they saved each other.
I said Rick also saved Daryl.
They didn't save
multiple times.
Yeah.
I didn't say he didn't.
But my point was, who was the leader in that group? Who was the leader?
You understand that me and Just don't care about who's a leader. When we're talking about bad.
But I made my list. Man, I'm about.
Yes, and we are questioning why.
I understand.
We understand your logic. We just don't agree with it.
I'm about to watch the debate.
All right, y'all. I gotta get this boy to bed.
It's 9:01. The debate is starting. So
yes,
yeah, I'm literally looking at it as
y'all be safe, good humans.
We'll figure out what we do next week.
Y'all go watch the debate, and maybe we'll do the top 5 craziest moments in this debate next week. Let's see.
I like it.
All right, y'all.